Fantastic. Brilliant. I'm happy. Welcome to the Driver Reviews channel. I'm Vicki Butler-Henderson, and today we are looking at Porsche's baby SUV, the all-electric Macan. Now, whilst the existing Macan can still be bought until at least the end of 2025, this second generation Macan and all future ones will not be paired with a normal engine ever again. There are 4 models in this lineup and prices range from £68,000 through to £95,000. This is the £71,000 Macan 4 plus £12,000 worth of options. And before you settle down to watch, please press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new. It is longer, wider and lower than the previous Macan, and it shares very little with its predecessor. It sits on an all-new platform that's been a team effort together with sister company Audi. Expect more high-volume variants to be spawned from it in the future. Take the badges off and you'd still identify this as a Porsche. Its design team has got the Porsche look nailed, even without an internal combustion engine. It looks like one of the most streamlined SUVs on the road with that low-angled bonnet, which, incidentally, opens up to give you 84 litres of storage space. Which sounds good, but there is a really steep slope in there, giving it an awkward shape. The big question I need to know is, will it fit some carry-on luggage and the charging wires? Yes. Other areas of note are the prominent front wings, frameless doors, short overhangs at both ends, and the taillight strip with the 3D look. In the back there's 540 litres of space, and that can increase to 1,348 litres. A word of warning though, if you opt for the big Bose sound system, the boot is reduced by the subwoofer. If you need to tow something, then this will pull 2,000 kilograms, which is great for a horse box or a caravan. And if you need to get off-road, there is a design package with a different front bumper to make climbing easier and with adaptive air suspension to clear the ground more easily. When it comes to charging, well, to get the battery from 10% to 80% full, that will take 21 minutes, which is good. The Macan that goes the furthest in the range before it needs plugging in is the entry-level rear-wheel drive version with an official figure of 398 miles. This one, though, it claims just 30 miles less, which is still a good number, but don't forget that that will decrease if you're towing or you've got a heavy right foot. There's not one, but 2 charging points, one faster than the other, and they open manually so you don't have to faff about using the onboard touchscreen, as in some electric cars. Keeping it all on the ground are a set of dominant alloys ranging from 20 inches through to 22. These are the smaller ones, and they are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport EV tyres, which have been specifically designed for high-performance electric vehicles. Michelin says the tyre is developed to withstand high power and extra weight, whilst also delivering maximum grip, low noise and reduced rolling resistance. They also feature the NEO marking, indicating that they're engineered for Porsche. With the battery so low down to the tarmac, it allows you to sit really deep into the car or electrically adjust yourself so that you perch on top. Either way, these seats are curved in all the right places. However, when it comes to the seat belt, well, I end up having to grapple quite low down to the floor because this little stopper needs to be slightly higher up the belt for a better access to the buckle. That aside, this steering wheel is pretty perfect. For starters, it is round, which I very much like, and if other manufacturers need a template for a steering wheel, then this is pretty spot on. And then there's the dash. It is all new and is as top-notch as you'd expect from the German brand. It is so neat, precise, and is intuitive to use. If you like screens, then knock yourself out. There's a new 12.6-inch instrument cluster and a screen in the middle for sharing, and then another one ahead of the passenger. And if you don't like seeing fingerprints, keep one of these very, very close. In a world where buttons are rare in new cars, this one has a good combination of screens and real controls. Within the system, there are all the driving aids you need, and some you don't, like lane change assist in my opinion, and you can turn that off pretty quickly in the system. Another thing that I am not a fan of is aggressive regenerative braking, which sharply slows the car as soon as you lift off the throttle. You can quickly turn that one off too, but you might like it because it does top up the battery, so there is a benefit. If you want more tech, then you can have it. Just open up Porsche's app. This allows you to set the cabin to a welcoming temperature each morning, or sound the horn and put the hazards on. And if you want to talk to the car, you can in 23 different languages, with 6 new ones now, including Turkish and Cantonese. In the back, I have checked that a 6-footer can sit behind a 6-footer, though 3 side by side would be a bit of a push. Porsche even says that this car is a 4-seater plus 1. In the back though, it is another bit of quality. You have got this armrest which pops down, gives you a couple of cup holders, the panoramic sunroof, a couple of nets back here for storage, just don't leave anything valuable in here, and then a couple of USB-C ports. It is very nice. No matter what vehicle you drive, the only thing connecting you to the tarmac are 4 tiny contact patches from the tyres. So choosing the right set of tyres is absolutely crucial. If you need help choosing a new set of tyres for your car, then visit DriverReviews.com, where you will see thousands of real-life reviews covering all the top brands, written by drivers just like you. Let me run you through the lineup. So to start with, you have got the inspiringly named Macan Electric. That has got 360 horsepower and it's got the longest range in the family. Then there is this, the 4, which we'll come back to. Then you've got the 4S, which has got over 500 horsepower, and then the range-topping turbo. But of course, there's no actual physical turbo in sight, but that car has got over 600 horsepower. It's got over 1,100 Newton meters of torque, and that will hit 62 miles an hour in 3.3 seconds. So that is rapido. But let's bring it back to this, the 4. It is all-wheel drive. It has got launch control, which gives it an extra 21 horsepower. So that will total 408 horsepower. Torque is at 650 Newton meters, and it will hit 0 to 62 in 5.2 seconds. It doesn't really feel that quick. Not perhaps like the Porsche Taycan does. When you put your foot on the floor, you get sucked back into the seat. So it's not a phenomenal sort of wow kind of car when it comes to performance, but it's got just enough to keep everything on the boil. It's got some really nicely weighted pedals, so you don't have to stab them for on and lift off hard to come off. It's all quite nicely balanced, a bit like piano keys maybe. I don't play the piano, but I'm assuming it's a bit similar. This car is fitted with Porsche's active suspension management system, which is a £900 option and well worth ticking if you ask me. You have got some settings, so you've got off-road, normal, sport and sport plus. And when you turn this dial, all the lights change in the cabin. Do you like this little disco effect that they've got going on? If you do, let us know in the comments section. If you don't, let us know. You can tune this car as well for the noise, so I just stick it into sport mode. Can you hear that electric sound coming in? Or you can just kick it back into normal and have nothing. Ooh. I'm going to leave it in Sport Plus and just enjoy one of the best things about this car. It is the handling, because to start with, you turn into a corner, that steering is accurate. There is no cushioning between my hands and the actual tyres down on the road. I turn, the tyres turn. It is direct and lovely and gives me a really nice feedback through the palm of my hands. Turn the wheel, the car tucks itself in and it's constantly talking to you. I'm so excited about this car because it is on a new chassis and it is giving me a massive amount of hope that electric cars can be really, really engaging. There is Porsche DNA in abundance here. Plus, you've got that extra layer of electric serenity. It's a really good mix for an SUV. Its main rivals are the Audi Q6 e-tron, which shares this car's platform but isn't as rewarding to drive as this is. Then there is BMW's iX3, which has got a smaller range by about 100 miles. So if you want a car that can do almost 400 miles, one that has got more than 600 horsepower, then there is a Macan for you, all perfectly packaged inside and out. Thank you so much for watching Driver Reviews. Please let us know your thoughts on the Macan and please press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new.